This article is from USDA.gov, Economic Research Service, Agricultural Trade. The leading U.S. agricultural exports are grains and feeds, soybeans, livestock products, tree nuts, fruits, vegetables, and other horticultural products. The leading U.S. imports are horticultural and tropical products. Canada, Mexico, the European Union, and East Asia are major U.S. trade partners. U.S. agricultural trade rose to record levels in 2021. U.S. agricultural trade 2001 to 2021 $1 billion on the y-axis and years on the x-axis. Trade balance, exports, imports. Note calendar year values in nominal US dollars. Source: USDA Economic Research Service using data from U.S. Department of Commerce Bureau of the Census. Total U.S. agricultural trade rose to record levels in 2021. U.S. agricultural exports were valued at $177 billion in 2021, an 18% increase relative to 2020. Imports grew by almost 7% in 2021 to $171 billion. While the United States typically exports more agricultural goods by value than it imports, from 2012 to 21, imports grew more rapidly than exports, driven in part by strong domestic economic growth and consumer preferences for year-round produce selections. Driven in part by strong domestic economic growth and consumer preferences for year-round produce selections. U.S. agricultural export value increased to record high in 2021. So were U.S. agricultural exports, sugar, tropical products, other animals, meats, and products, horticultural products, oil seeds and products. Oil seeds, that's a good term. Like sesame, wild sesame seeds. What else? Sunflower seeds, nuts, soybeans, I guess, grains and feeds. The value of U.S. agricultural exports increased in 2021, driven by gains across all major commodity groups. As a share of total export value, the top 4 categories equally accounted for about 90% of total exports between 2017 and 2021. These categories include grains and feeds, oil seeds and products, animals, for example, livestock and poultry, meats and products, and horticultural products. The grains and feeds category recorded the largest year-to-year growth, increasing 40% from 2020 to $43 billion in 2021. The animals, meats, and products category followed this growth, growing 22% from 2020 to $39 billion in 2021. Horticultural products drive total U.S. agricultural import growth. The value of U.S. agricultural products grew by 70% in 2021 from 2020, with gains in all major commodity groups. 52% of U.S. agricultural imports in 2021 were horticultural products, including fruits, vegetables, tree nuts, wine, spirits, essential oils, and nursery stock. What is a nursery stock, man? Horticultural products means the products were cultivated somehow in any form of any form that ranges from glass sealed uh, or plastic vinyl sealed greenhouses and some other forms. So essential oils, spirits, nursery stock. What is nursery stock though? Sugar and tropical products. Oh, nursery stock. Maybe a small saplings, you mean? Let's go back and find out what is a nursery stock is. I'll just type in vector nursery stock. No word, right? Nursery stock. So I'll just go back and look for another word. Nursery stock. Nursery stock is all trees, shrubs, ornamental plants, grass sod, foliage or foliage plants or marsh plants grown or propagated for sale or distribution. Nursery stock is all trees, shrubs, ornamental plants, grass sod, foliage plants or marsh plants grown or propagated for sale or distribution. Nursery stock. Traditionally, most nursery stock crops were planted in fields after the propagation stage. Meaning of nursery stock is young plants grown in a nursery. Exactly, saplings in greenhouses, man. Young plants grown in a nursery, right? Come on, man, nursery. Nursery stock. Why is it so difficult? Nursery stock definition. Nursery stock means all domesticated or wild botanically classified hardy perennial or biennial trees, shrubs, vines, and other plants, cuttings, grafts. Science, buds, bulbs, rhizomes, or roots of any of these, and fruit pits. Nursery stock includes plants and plant parts for or capable of propagation, accepting field, vegetable, and flower seeds, corns, and tubers. What the? Right? Horticultural product. Sugar and tropical products such as coffee and cocoa comprised 15% of agricultural products in 2021. Other product groups such as oilseeds, grains and feeds, and livestock and meats also contributed to import growth from 2021 to 2001. Top 5 U.S. agricultural trading partners accounted for 61% of U.S. agricultural exports in 2021. European Union 27, Japan, Canada, Mexico, China, and others. China was the largest market for U.S. agricultural exports in 2021, followed by Canada and Mexico. Exports to China grew 25% between 2020 and 2021, growing significantly following trade disputes between the United States and China that led to a steep reduction in oilseed exports, among other commodities, in 2018. Japan and the European Union are also among the top 5 agricultural trading partners with the United States. While their shares of U.S. exports have decreased since 2001, they remain the 4th and 5th largest export markets. The top 5 U.S. agricultural trading partners accounted for 61% of U.S. agricultural exports in 2021. Canada and Mexico are the United States' first and third largest suppliers of agricultural products, averaging $30.9 billion and $25.5 billion in 2017 to 21, respectively. Mexico supplied the United States with 31% of imported horticultural products, including fruit, vegetables, and alcoholic beverages. Canada is also a source of horticultural products as well as grains, meats. The European Union is the second largest import source, accounting for $28 billion worth of U.S. agricultural imports in 2017 to 21, with horticultural imports such as wine, spirits, and essential oils accounting for more than 60% the value. South America, led by Brazil, Chile, and Colombia, averaged $15.6 billion in U.S. imports from 2017 and 21, consisting largely of horticultural, sugar, and tropical products, in which the region has a comparative or seasonal advantage. From 2017 to 2021, East Asia and North America combined to account for 60% of U.S. agricultural exports. East Asia, led by China, Japan, and South Korea, was the largest market, with a collective 31% share. The top 3 commodity groups exported to East Asia include oilseeds, grains, and meats. The share of U.S. exports to Canada and Mexico has increased and accounted for 28% of world exports over the 5 years from 2017 to 21. Southeast Asia, led by the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia, is the third largest regional destination, followed closely by the European Union. In Europe, there are a lot of cows and pigs. The United States tends to export a higher share of non-manufactured products than manufactured products. Non-manufactured products include food grains such as rice and wheat, oilseeds, and tree nuts such as almonds. The United States exports a larger share of manufactured products such as sweeteners, bakery products, and dairy products. The overall export share of U.S. agricultural production in 2021 was 20%, the level of which has remained relatively constant since 2001. U.S. consumer preference for high-value products is reflected in imports. The U.S. share of agricultural consumption sourced from imports tends to be higher for higher value agricultural product groups. This higher share is due to numerous factors, including the relative competitiveness in production, seasonal availability, consumer preferences, and others. Sweeteners and processed sugar and confections are groups of products where the United States is reliant on imports. Fruits, nuts, and vegetables are also frequently imported. The United States tends to have a lower reliance on imports for unprocessed commodities such as food grains, livestock, and oil seeds. The total import share of consumption across all food and beverages between 2011 and 2021 was 15%, steadily growing over the period. Sweeteners, fruits and tree nuts, sugar and confections, vegetables and melons, preserved fruit and vegetables, food grains, meat products, bakery products, dairy products, oil seeds, livestock, feed grains. There were not many difficult words except nursery stock, right? Nursery stock. Other than that, there was no new word that I needed to memorize. But the sentences are mostly easy to understand. No asterisk expressions. This article tried to give us or provide us the most vital statistics. They don't tend to confound us. Rather, the points this article was trying to make were very succinct and to the point. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye bye.